him, grab him there. We can do a walk to the end. So the first thing we got to get right is the ground plane. So I'm going to go Control R, ground. And then we'll go here. We'll add a peg just in case. And then we'll use the line tool to draw the ground. And the thing you got to remember about a front walk is we got to play with coming towards the camera and away from the camera like this. So the best way to do that is to draw your lines. Oh, that's too thick. One. I mean, this way. Maybe that's too much, but like, don't draw them straight, draw them on an angle like that. Okay. So now where's this? We'll extend this to the end. We'll make our timeline bigger. Okay. And now let's do our basic poses. So Animator's Survival Guide, I have this always handy. It's contact, the down, the passing, the up, and the previous contact. So pretty easy. We have our plan. So in the rigs, guys, it's very helpful now to know what pegs control what and what I'm going to animate on. So I'm going to open my master upper body and lower body. And I'm going to have my master shadow as well. So for these movements, I'm just going to break these up into groups. So when I move the legs, I'm only going to be working on the lower body layer. Let's do, oh my God, this is so annoying. We'll go here. Do I want to, I can't even draw it because it's going to be crazy. So we don't have the proper feet for this walk, but we'd have to draw some new feet. I don't know if I want to, so I'm just going to kind of cheat it a bit. I'm going to grab the whole leg, move it back, scale it back. Right, this arm is going to be in front. We'll make the forearm bigger, a little too big. And normally you would do a draw over, and you could match, instead of scaling the whole peg up, you could just match the deformers and make the deformers big. But for some reason, my pen is not registering like the pressure sensitivity. So I can't really draw anything right now, and I can't move the points around. So that's a little bit annoying. So here, we'll bring this foot behind, bring this foot up a little bit. This is so annoying. Move that over. Okay, so already, pose 1, done. That's our first contact pose. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to mark it. I'm going to mark it in red. All right, and it's always good to have the original pose handy as well, in case I need to come back to that. So I'm going to go I'm actually going to grab it. Next frame. We're going to do the contacts first. So one contact, that's rough. We can clean this up after. But what we're focusing on is how things are looking in perspective. And so far, to me, that's working. So here, we're just going to do the other side. So onion skin, so I can see the kind of scale. Grab the leg on the lower body. Scale it up. Trying to match where it is to my other leg. We'll move it. Actually, we do need to move it forward in Z depth. Forward, nice. Again, I don't want to redraw this foot because I'm lazy. But normally we would have to. We don't have the right feet for it. Shrink this guy back. Just like this. We're going to match it up to our other pose. And then we go here. Move this in. And I'm sticking roughly to the lines I drew, right? The feet are going to stay on those lines. The heel is going to stay on those lines. Okay, this arm forward. Z depth. Move this guy up. And again, normally you wouldn't scale this way, but I really have no choice right now. Are you going to do the animation on the same spot and then scale it? Yeah. So right now I'm going to make a cycle. So he's not going to come forward. He's just going to be walking in place. Here, Z depth, move it back. Trying to match where it is on the other side. Move it out here. Move this in. Okay. Here, this needs to go a little bit bigger. Just a touch like that. Right, and notice he's not moving height yet. Like, he's still the same height. So what we can do now, I'm going to right-click, mark this frame red, and close this. So these are the most important poses because I'm basically going to tween the rest of them. So now let's go in. I'm going to use these deformers because this rig has them. And we can really push that perspective now. We can kind of, holy fuck, this is so annoying. We can kind of adjust these like that. We'll connect the elbow. And rotate. Right, just like this. So it's a little bit smoother of a curve. We want to get some nice overlapping like lines. See this? Oh my God, I am hating this. What is happening? Okay, and here we're going to move it the opposite direction. So now it really looks like his arm is turning away from the camera. I'll close Close this. Drop that down. I'll drop this down as well. Should we change hands? Let's see. Not yet. We'll keep these hands for now. Right, so a little bit there. Now, oh my God. One more time. So here, let's bring this arm forward in Z depth. Right, and this rig is pretty detailed, right? So some rigs maybe aren't even set up this way. You just got to go with what limitations you have, right? There, we're going to connect this there. Connect this point here. Right, look at that. Already his arms are swinging. Now, I got to look this up because I can't remember which way the hips are supposed to be. There we go. So the Animator Survival Guide also has a great, can you guys see? I don't know if you could see, like how to do these walks. See that? So I'm focusing on how the hips are rotating. So what foot is forward? His screen right foot is forward, so his hips are going to be tilted this way. And this just adds a little bit extra, right? Something extra. Let's skew it. Right, let's drop this side down. Let's move this side up just a little bit. And we'll move this down as well. Pocket. Right, so now everything is sort of offsetted, right? Offset. Okay, now we connect the hips. Just like that. We can move crotch down like this. And now let's make this connection a little bit smoother. Right, and this is what I'm talking about. If I could do this like more accurately, because I don't know what is going on with my mouse, you could take these points and make them smaller like this. That way the line integrity, you keep it, right? See how big how thick this line is compared to that? If I were to use my deformer points and like move it so it's big, and the lines stay the same thickness. And that's what you want to do. That's practice. Actually, maybe I should have done that. Okay. Here, nice. Let's add a curve. Something like that. Right, make this a little bit more realistic looking. Because why not? We have all these deformer points. We might as well use them. Nice, looking good. And then all that's left to do is to draw a new foot. But I don't want to do that. So here, here. So now we got to do the same thing on the other side. All right, so let's go in. Same deal. We're adjusting these deformer points. We're moving them so it looks like it's coming towards the camera. Oh my shit, man. This is so fucking stupid. Ugh. So frustrating. Where we can download rigs to practice. Yes. So the rigs I'm using, you can't really download because like they're not mine. I can't share them with anyone. But if you look up that guy Jordan Beatty on Gumroad, I can post a link after. He makes professional quality rigs better than these for free. So if you want to, oh, we have some spam in the chat. Block user. So if you want to practice or get a rig for your demo reel, go to Jordan Beatty on Gumroad, and he makes those professional quality rigs that you can practice with for free. I can't believe he gives them away for free, but he does. If I were making a reel now, that's what I would do. I would use his reels 100%. I actually have a video where I link one of his rigs. So you can use that if you want. Yeah, exactly. His rig's just as good as this, if not better, because he has more time to make them, right? He's not constrained by the deadlines of a TV show. His rigs are really, really awesome. And a great way to learn as well. Yeah, exactly, right? Right, so we're moving here. And we got to go down here. We're going to... I don't know why I was skewing it. Like, I should never do that. Always use deformers to move things. I was just being lazy, guys. You should never really scale or skew too much on the peg layer. Okay. Can we finish this in an hour? I got to speed up. I got to stop talking and speed up. Here, there's that. We're going to a little curve to this leg. You don't know how to download from Gumroad. I think if you just go on his site, it's like they ask for money. It's like you can pay what you want. So just where it says like how much do you want to pay, put $0, and then it should just download it for you. Like it should just send it to your email. But I can show you. If you don't know, I can show you at the end of the stream. Okay, so I don't like this bump. We'll just have a nice smooth leg like this. Okay, so again, the feet are wrong, but who cares? So there we go. We're moving. If we wanted to get fancy, we could even, oh, I might have to do that. Go in, move these straps as well to kind of show things are moving. Right, move these back. Yeah, it'll literally take me 2 seconds. At the end, I can do. It's super, super simple. Okay, boom, boom. We got to get this done. And once these poses are done, it should be very, very simple. And you'll see why. I always start with the contacts. You can start with basically anything in a walk cycle, I'm pretty sure. But the contacts for me make the most sense. Okay, so we got our 2 contact poses done. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? We're getting some nice movement with the, What we could do, sorry. Last thing, I promise. Here. And we'll move his body a little bit. Just to make it a little more interesting. Right? There. There. We'll go here. Move it this way now. There. Okay. Now our contacts are done. Look at that. Actually, wait a second. Let's move our thing here. There we go. Looking better. So now he's walking, right? So for a walk, let me just double check. It's going to be like on 16s. That's what I'm going to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, what did I just do? So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right here is where the walk. No, that's not right. I got to do this. No, that is right. That's how long it's going to take one step. So once I have my contacts, now I time out how long the walk is actually going to take, because we need this for our tweens. This is bugging me. Remove frame marker. So we're going to have to extend this. And then we're going to cut. So 1 step, 2 steps, and we need another set of steps to finish. Joseph, you did it. Nice. To finish the cycle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 here. Okay? Perfect. So let's start it here. Stop it there. Let's play this. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay, let's get our ground. I need to extend this. Okay, perfect. Here we go. So now's the easy part. So we got the contacts. Now I'm going to do the passing. So the trick to this is I'm going to have my master upper body, lower body. I'm not going to tween my master shadow, though. I'm going to leave that. So I'm going to press tween and add a tween here. right? So right now I'm focusing on the feet. Don't really care too much about the arms. I just want the feet to be moving at a constant speed, and each step is the same distance from each other. And that's what this tween will do. So 2, 4, 6, 8 frames, the passing position. Let's put a keyframe there. And then 2, 4, 6, 8 frames here, the other passing position. Nice. We can get rid of these tweens now. We don't need them. And now we do our passing position. But everything is sort of already there for us because we tweened it. So I'm going to go here. This foot is going back. So this foot is going to be off the ground. And this is where it gets a little tricky. We need to do some whoops. Can't just do this because that looks like shit. So let's grab our back. We're going to rotate it. Just like this. Grab this foot. Move it in. Right, and now we're really just going to finesse this. So this foot is going to still be small, maybe even behind. And we're working with the deformers here. Nice. See what that looks. Maybe a little too high. Cut out. Because in traditional chain, you use like 8 frames to make a cycle. How does it work here? It doesn't really matter. Like, I'm just doing. You can time the walk however long you want. So it's up to you, really. Bring this down. How's it going, man? Yeah, it's been a long time. How are you? Where are you now? How have you been? Super long time. Okay, so here, this one is coming back. But I think we're still going to make it in front of that. And this is still going to be behind. Like this. We'll have the arms come out just a little bit. Right, and you can make your passing positions pretty much anything you want, right? Now you can get a little creative. We're just obviously doing a generic one, so nothing too crazy. Here you can kind of do whatever you want. Here, this is coming forward. We got to fix this sleeve. We got to fix this, break that. And I still want some nice overlap. Great. He's in Hong Kong now, planning to head to the UK early next year. Nice to see you doing well. Nice, man. Yeah, same with you. Are you studying in the UK? You working? What are you doing? We don't need this. For 47 minutes. So this might take, what did I say? I could do this in 10 minutes. I always overestimate my animation skills. So here, let's keep this behind. And notice how this rig is like auto patched very nice. I just released on my Gumroad like a template to set up your characters like this. So you can go check that out. It's a little bit advanced, but I'm going to make a video on it soon to walk you guys through how to do it. Oh, my charger. Yes. Oh, the stream almost died. Oh, nice. Hoping to move and stay there. Nice, man. That would be awesome. Okay, so here we're going to have this foot. Again, I'll show you how the feet should be after, but as long as it's on this line, we won't complain about it. Okay. Take a look. Now we have our passing pose. Right? We could even take this a little bit further and kind of drag this up more. Might make it a little more interesting. And we could also draw new hands for this. Again, I do not want to do that. Right? Looking good. Have this hand, whoops, drag a bit behind. Right? And don't worry about the head, because we're also going to fix that. So there it is. Now we got to do the same thing here. So now this foot is coming forward. It's taking the step. So we are going to move it. And that's why this tool up here, guys, is awesome for moving things in perspective. Because you can just grab a couple points and manipulate them and move them, and it doesn't really change or affect the line quality. That's the most important thing. Here, let's move this and that. We'll move this. We'll even put it behind. Right, I'm just using the arrow keys on my mouse now to move these points. So one thing, guys, that really sells, like, especially for rigs, this like idea that things are coming forward in the camera and other things are farther away, are one, the size, but also these overlapping lines. Those really help communicate to the audience what's actually going on. Okay, that's looking good. I think. 1, 2. We can move it in a bit more, just like the other one. We'll move this here a little closer. This will still be back. Maybe this is a little too small. Right. can move it down, move this in, so the leg doesn't look like it's lifting so high up. Okay, look at that. Same thing here. This guy is still going to be sort of forward, right? Because it's going like this. Oh, nice. All right, dude. Have a good one. Have a good day. So funny. You never know who you're going to see on these streams. There, boom. This is going to be back. Coming forward. Not quite facing forward just yet. And then this will still be behind, I want to say. Yeah. Move it out. Move this out a bit. And also, if you wanted to as well, you could do a draw over, right? Before you actually get into posing this rig, you could go in with another layer and draw these poses so you can get the perspective right, and you have a better guide. And that's kind of what I would do if this was for real. That would be probably a good option. So here, let's get some overlap here. Also here, let's overlap pelvis. And that just helps. The overlap helps sell things are, behind each other. All right, so that's 2 poses done. And already, guys, if we loop this, looks like he's walking. Now, let's add some head movement. So here, it's not working. Let's add our tweens again. I'm going to grab everything, tween it. And now we're going to do the down. So 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. We did 16, 8, and 4. So the reason I did this walk on 16s, I know Joseph asked earlier, is because it kind of it breaks up evenly very nicely. 2, 4. Oh, sorry, I forgot. So now these are our passing positions. We're going to mark them in yellow. So yellow is passing. And marking these frames really comes into play later, right? Say you use this for like a cycle, you're going to know exactly what you're doing. So here, now we need to make a choice. Because now I need him to go down. So I'm going to go on my master peg and I'm going to move his whole body down. So it's going to go. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go master peg and move him down like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll go here, move him down 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so now there's a slight, right, bounce. Now we need our onion skin. And I just want to match where his feet are going to land. So this is a good spot because it's still going in that, the foot is even because we did our even tweens. But I just got to bend it a little bit more. So here, we'll bring the knee out. Bring this knee in. And we can put the foot flat like that, sort of. So here, pretty good, but his foot needs to make it needs to look like it's going back more. Oops. So let's grab these points. Really shrink them. We're really going to shrink this foot. Because the down, the feet are the farthest away from each other. Right? I think that's how it is. Bring this out. See how that looks. Nice. Look at that. So here, the arms now, we got to bring this arm, actually, it doesn't go back. It needs to go forward. Because when you're down, like this is your passing, you're down, your arms continue to swing. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to use my onion skin. I need to see where it was before. I'm going to bring it forward. Here, we're going to use we're going to do it the proper way this time. We're going to use our points to push it forward a little bit. We can even bring it up across the body. Oh, we're going to go over time. I want to finish this. The hand needs to be scaled up a little bit. We got to match these points now. Because after this, we only have a few more poses left to do. There. I'm going to turn this off so I can see. It's looking a little balloony. So we can go here. We don't have to push it that much. Right, and then this hand goes back a little bit. Shrink it down. And then we'll move it in a little bit, actually. Move that in. Okay. Still going to be behind. Okay, here. Let's just adjust these points real quick. We want some nice overlap here. We also want some nice overlap here as well. Boom. So if we look, he doesn't drop down anymore. I don't know if I got rid of that accidentally. Yeah, I did. So we got to add that back. But the beauty is I can go here. Since this master peg is open, I can copy it and paste it. And now he drops down because that's all the animation that is on that master peg. Right? Boom, boom, there. And now we got to do this down. Same thing. Let's go in, do this real quick. This is pretty much where it should be. We'll just bend this knee, bring it out. We'll keep it roughly on that guide. Then I can up that. here we want to shrink this. Right, so here it's going back. Right, and I'm going to post this, guys. Like, I got to edit this a little bit because there was a little trouble at the beginning. But I'll post this on my channel after so you guys can have this tutorial. No worries, dude. Take care, Joseph. Thanks for stopping by. Huh? It's getting late anyway. Okay, we're going to get some nice overlap there. Here, we can drop this down, match them up. I'm not going to be too careful now because it's getting towards the end. You can cheat this a little bit. Just like drag the whole thing back. There you go. Here, we're going to go up this. We're going to turn this here. Again, I'm going to cheat a little bit. We're going to scale that up just a little bit. Move it this way. So it looks like it's still kind of coming forward. And those are just little cheats. Same thing with this. Drag it in so it's going back. We're going to shrink it down. Right, so when I do a walk cycle, I really just trust the process. You know, I have a very specific order that I do things in. And yeah, I just stick to that because it helps me keep everything organized, and I know I'm going to get it done. I know the quality that's going to come from it. Okay. Here, boom. Now he's walking. We're not going to worry about the face. So let's mark these frames now in orange. Orange is going to be down. And now we have one more. Whoops. We have one more to do, which is our up pose. So let's play. Right? Even without the feet, it's looking good, right? Okay. Here we go. So now we're going to tween from here to here. And we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be our up pose. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be our up pose. Now the same thing. Master peg, he's going to go up now. So like, right? We have to push him up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Master peg, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Up, down. Now we go up, down. Perfect. And the feet are basically in the right spot because we tween them from contact to contact. So now we got to go in. And last thing, we just got to adjust this. So I can do some onion skinning so I can see, whoops, what's going on. Right, and here again, you can redraw the foot. We're not doing that. We're just going to have it step out like this. We get that overlap here. We don't need this anymore. We're just moving our points into place. This foot we could probably just leave as well. Right? Looks fine. these hands, we're going to clean up just a little bit, but they should also pretty much be in their perfect position. Right, so this is coming forward. We want it to be like sort of forward, not really. And we should be good. So here, I'm going to make this knee actually a little bit wider. Now, maybe I'll bring this up a little bit. Bring this in. This is looking a little too big, so we don't really need it that big. You can use your onion skin to see. I'm kind of just freehanding it. All right, and we'll leave this in front. Nice, let's play it. And that is looking like a walk. So here, this is the last little thing we have to do. Like that, move it up. We'll move this up. Right, I'm still looking at the guideline, right? I'm still following that. This here, we don't need this anymore. Right, moving these. And is this coming? Yeah, this is fine. See, now it flips. Go here, right? Just fixing these shoulders, these wrist lines. Okay, we'll go up here. I want to fix this. And just this knee can be a little bit in more. Okay, so now let's mark our up pose. We'll do it in pink. So now everything is labeled. I know exactly where everything is. And now I play this. Look at that walk. Nice. And then I didn't really do the head. But we could do the head. Let's do the head. The head's very simple. So like, I'm not going to move it too much. As it goes down, that's the up. So as it goes down, let's go on the head layer this time. And let's move the face up. Let's rock the face up a bit. Oops. Right. We're just doing it manually. We can raise the eyebrows up a bit if we want. Right, look at that. We can even tilt it to one side if we want. Comes back up. And then here on the up pose, let's tilt the head down. Here, and we'll rock it the other way. Now we'll copy this frame, down pose, passing, up pose. Perfect. So look how easy that was. When we play, now his head is rocking a little bit. So what we can do to finish this off is everything should be in place. We're going to tween this. And at this point, it should just smooth everything out. Right? He's walking. It's popping because it's on ones. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select everything. I'm going to convert it to twos. Press OK. And it should help us with this popping. Right? It's looking better. So now let's go in. And we just got to fix a few things. Like here. Don't want that. Okay, there we go. So this arm is in front. Goes in behind. We got to fix this a little bit. This needs to be here, I think. Oh, whoops. Something like that. I don't know. When we play, arms are looking okay. We probably need to finesse those a little bit more. But see how everything is coming towards the camera? Like, that's a front walk. And then if you were to have him come forward in the camera, see how he left the master shadow like undone? This is for scaling him and bringing him forward. So now when we tween this, right, see that he's walking. We'd have to adjust the feet, but it's a lot easier to get the timing right if you work on the master shadow like that. So look, he's walking forward. That, save this. Nice. So an hour and 15 minutes. Honestly, it took me like an hour, I guess, to do fully. And then if you wanted it to be like actually nice, you redraw the feet, you redraw the hands, and then it makes your animation better. All right. Complete 325. There you go. A front walk cycle. I'll post this on the channel after so you guys can replay it. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. And next week we'll do some rigging. So Tuesday we'll do some rigging. All right, guys. Have a good one.